From the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta comes NFL football. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Buccaneers get set to take on the Falcons. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The Falcons have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Wow, look at that pile of guys down there jumping and yelling. You can tell they can't wait to get out there in the field.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 15-yard line. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. Let's take a look at the first coach in our EA Sports Coaches Close-Up. Dan Reeves is now one of the longest tenured and most successful coaches in the National Football League. He's been the Coach of the Year 3 times and was the only coach during the 80s to take his team to back-to-back Super Bowls. With the hurdle, he calls his own number, picks up yardage. Continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with second-year head coach John Gruden, who won it all last year with a defense that actually scored more touchdowns in postseason play than it allowed. With the pass, and it's caught. Pulls him over. The 20, the 10, touchdown Falcons. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
Great call there, and the two-point conversion is good. Good matchup today. One of the best quarterbacks in the league, taking on one of the toughest defenses. Now, defensively here, John, what do you think they're thinking?
Well, I think they're going to have to shut down those short slant routes and deep outside corners first. Force the offense to throw short and over the middle. Let your big hitters make those wide receivers think twice.
Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game.
Number 84 on the return.
To carry it. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Not enough time to throw as he goes down behind the line.
He took a pretty big shot, too. He's a big guy, and he's a tough competitor, but you never want to see him go down like that. This is what I would call in this situation.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. They'll go from the I formation. Pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete. At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, Atlanta 8, Tampa Bay 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
This is a good special teams play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He has a lot of open field here. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. Can't wrap him up. Big opening. Can't bring him down. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Atlanta.
This is after the run. When he gets in the open field, he can make guys miss just like that. He's going to go a long way. Just watch him run.
His coach is telling them to go for the 2. turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. Feely in to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. The Buccaneers using motion. This one is handed off. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders. This is a good one to call.
Tiger out. 2nd and 12. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Eagle what? You got him. Get the ball. Here comes
He tucks it away. He's tackled behind the line by Kearney. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Atlanta 16. Tampa Bay 0.
16. Tampa Bay nothing.
Let's get back to the action on the field. So before we start the 3rd quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the 1st half. Should be a return here. From the 6.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around. Here's a good defense for this situation.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Cowboy.
To the air on 1st down. Goes with a short pass to the right side. On the money. Into the open field. Perfect pass leading to extra yardage after the catch.
The receiver found a seam in the defense, allowing him to make the catch and pick up some extra yardage before the defense was able to catch him.
Using motion. That misdirection play works, and they pick up about 7.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Atlanta comes out in a dime package.
Give it all you got.
With the pass. Incomplete. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 47. Off to the back, good play in the backfield by Stewart. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, 3rd and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. With the throw, almost got it. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
Looking to end the game, they'll probably call a simple run play here. Slips the tackle, sheds the tackle. Tampa Bay calls a timeout. That's their first. We're nearing the end here, and they figure to go with a running play to keep this clock winding down.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Vick sets up. Dropping back, closing in, pump faking. Rolls out to his left. Looking downfield, the 30. And he goes out at the 24.
I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
That's all you. Set.
He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. It appears the coach wants to go for 2.
Bring the pain. Set.
Blitz is coming. Rolling. And it's complete. Great play calling. Instead of 7, they get 8 points on that drive. Feely will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 1-yard line. The Buccaneers need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
The backs are lined up in an I.
20-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Get him up. Set.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete. Normally, he's very sure-handed, but he couldn't find a way to bring that pass in for the completion.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. But he couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch. Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Rolling. This pass is incomplete.
They're running out of time and down. It's time for them to call their best play before it's too late.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We'll see. Set.
Man in motion.
They got nothing.
Flings it to the outside. And he makes the grab. He didn't make it thanks to some great defensive work.
These guys know what they have to do on 3rd down. Seems like that call was just a give up.
Ain't got nothing. Cowboy.
Atlanta comes out in their nickel
Ball on
package.
the 23-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Picked off. Williams was in great position for that pick.
I don't think the receiver did enough to try and break that one up. Now's not a good time to run it in. Just down.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Fire out. All right, don't go.
Tampa Bay lines up in the 46. Buying time, and he's tackled behind the line. The quarterback trying to run it there.
Why would you put your quarterback in a position like that? I'd much rather just have him get rid of the ball.
They'll come out running here to wind the clock down. Done. Setting up play action. Scrambling around. Gets rid of it. Right on target. Great play there by Jenkins.
That's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed. All they have to do now is just kneel down, and the defense can't get it back.
Done. The lone setback. Trying to buy some time. Firing the ball into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It appears the coach wants to go for 2. Vick sets up, drops back, pressure. He's scrambling around. They failed to get the 2 points.
The 2-point conversion could be a coach's best friend or their worst enemy.
Feely comes in to kick off.
Number 84, back to return.
Good distance. From the 2-yard line. And the clock runs out. The final score is Atlanta 30, Tampa Bay 0. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.